Rose gold. You see it everywhere, and let me tell you why. It's a super versatile color. It looks good basically on every skin tone, and that's because it does have some color to it, but it's not as bright as a yellow gold, and obviously it's not as muted as like a neutral silver or white gold. Naturally, SeneGence had to jump on the bandwagon with this amazing new ShadowSense in rose gold. So today I wanted to show you what I would do with my eyes using this fun little rose gold color. And let me also tell you what brushes that I'm going to use to achieve this. So I have like a nice floofy brush, and I use that for blending. This small condensed brush I'm going to be using to really apply the color and make sure that it's in the dedicated places that I want it. And then this larger flat brush, you can see it has some light color on it already. That's what I use for like my base color or the light color that I'll be putting all over my lids. I already have my entire face done otherwise, just a little bit of eyeliner. But you want to save like your eyeliner and your mascara for last. I also didn't put any highlighter on because if I get any like fallout here from the colors, I want to make sure that I can brush that right off. As far as the products that I'm using, you know, I always wonder, do you have to just stick with like one line of eyeshadows if you want to blend them together? No, you don't. You find whatever colors you like from whatever line you like, and you figure out a way to make it work. So what I'm going to be using is Bare Minerals Citrus Twist. I love this because it is like bright. It has pink and orange undertones. Super pretty, super sparkly. As far as making it a little bit smokier, and also for my base color, I'm going to use Boudoir Eyes by Too Faced. You can see this has a couple really great actually base tones, and then I'll use these colors over here to smoke it up a little bit. I'll tell you what I'm doing as I go. First things first, if you are going to be using a lot of eyeshadow, I always start with a primer. I use this Too Faced. It's amazing. It actually kind of acts like glue, so if you're using something that has more of like a loose powder formula, then this is a really good idea to put it on your eyes first. It's going to bond all of those colors to your eyelid, and that way you don't have things wearing off or fading off throughout the day, but you actually just need like the tiniest, littlest little bit. So once you have that good primer on, you want to go and do your base. It's good to do a base in like a light neutral color, so I'll be using this just to highlight my brow bones, and then I'll be using this as a base all the way across my lid. So you can see that I'm using the flat brush to apply the lightest color. It's basically just a white right underneath the outside of my brow line. That's going to make that area stand out and open up my eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to put the more neutral color. It's kind of like almost flesh colored. And that'll just create a nice base for everything else that we're putting over it. Now, when you're using any type of loose powder, you want to make sure that you tap off the brush really well, and that's going to prevent the fallout from getting all over your face and making you look like a hot mess, especially if you already did your foundation. I'm just putting that in the outer corner, and that creates the base and builds up the color for the Rose Gold ShadowSense. It's got super pretty gold sparkles in it, and it's very buildable. So as you can see, I'm kind of going over the area right in the center of my lid twice. That's going to build up the color. Once we're done with that, we are going to start with our darker shades, kind of like a medium gray, and focus that again right on the outside V of your eye. You can pull it up a little bit into the crease, but you want to make sure that you don't go too far because that's going to make your lids look really heavy. And like I said before, when you're doing a smoky eye, you want to use that floofy brush, that's the technical term, floofy, and really blend those colors in together. You don't want any harsh lines, and you want to rub those out. I think the blending is probably the most important part. Sometimes I just use my finger because it prevents the color from spreading further up than you want it. And since we're building colors up and using different shades to create the darkest part on the outside, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of that black. You can see how super pigmented it is. I absolutely love this color. And focus that again right on the outer V and pull it just a little bit up into the crease. And then go back with our handy dandy floofy brush to blend. Blend, queen, blend. Once you've got your color looking exactly how you want it, then you can go ahead and do your eyeliner, mascara, whatever else. I'm not going to use eyeliner on my top lid because I like doing like 8 layers of mascara instead. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then you are done. Obligatory slow motion finished look. So here's the completed look. This is the first time I've ever talked about anything other than LipSense. It's certainly the first time I've done like a smoky eye tutorial. So I'd be really interested in hearing what you guys think. Do you like hearing tips like this, or would you prefer I just stick with LipSense combos? I really wouldn't mind either way, but I just want to make sure that I'm bringing you guys stuff that you really want to watch and that's helpful to you. If you like this, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next Wednesday for another fresh combo.